Hello everybody, this is Leonie. I've come to do your message of the day. I hope you're all good and looking after yourselves. Where am I? Who am I? I don't know. Maybe a lot of you are confused today, a little bit crazy, whatever. But the energies are, really spaced out and crazy. So let's just see where we are. I was going to say, I am using the Wonderland Tarot today, and I will be pulling you some healing with the angels at the very end to give you that final message as well. So this is for anyone who needs to see this message today, and it's for the 19th of August 2021. So let's just see where we're at. Tongue-tied, twisted, all over the place, bleh. Block communication, just kind of like feeling all over the place today with energies. Okay, so you might even be feeling this way, so just look out for that if that's the case. Okay, so first up we have the Four of Cups. So this is kind of like feeling emotionally unbalanced at the moment. Emotionally unbalanced. You're kind of like weighing things up, whether to take an opportunity or not, but you're facing the wrong way. You're not looking in that kind of direction. All you're focused on is disappointment, loss, the past even, and your emotions are all over the place, and you're not on solid ground at the moment. You're not stable, you're not solid. Okay, so anyone who's feeling this way within themselves, because this is all about emotions and feelings, okay, can be to do with relationships as well. So some of you may be focusing on the negatives rather than the positives, what you don't have rather than what opportunities are there for you, basically. But you are being looked after, you are being guided as normal. We've got the sunshine in the background there. That healing is coming through for you. But it's you have to do a little bit of work as well at the same time. It can't all be spirit here. Okay, so this card is all about balance and bringing in that balance to do with your emotions and feelings. And again, like I say, it could be to do with relationships. But if you just turn your energy around and if you get yourself as grounded as possible, you'll see that actually whatever you're going through is a blessing in disguise. Okay, I don't know who needs to hear that. So let's just see what else is going on. It's kind of like there's a dark cloud over you at the moment and you're not sure what's going on or how to turn the energy around. So, you're not seeing things very clearly at the moment. You're really not. It's a very sad face though, very sad face. Maybe you're feeling very sad inside, but your energy's all over the place. It's very wishy-washy kind of energy. And as I look on the bottom of the deck, that Two of Swords, again, something may be highlighted to you here. You're feeling kind of trapped. Could be, again, like I say, within your negativity, within your own mind. Could be between other people around you. Feeling very isolated on your own. It's kind of unsettling. All you're seeing is a negativity, and you're not seeing any sense of direction at all, or even feeling any sense of direction. But the moon does in this particular card as well. Again, Two is all about balance. Two is all about balance. You may have outside interference here that are just doing your head in, trying to give you advice, or even sticking a knife in. You should be doing this or you should be doing that, and it's kind of interfering. And so it's giving you conflicting messages within your own energies. You've got to do what feels right for you at the end of the day. And maybe you'll be seeing this with the moon in the background there. Maybe something's going to be highlighted to you to give you a sense of direction here as well. You're kind of feeling lost at the moment though. And that's fine. It's fine to go through these emotions. Just don't cling on to there we go. There's that communication block. There is communication block here. Someone here is saying, no, not interested as well. You're kind of like looking in the wrong area. And because you're focused on where, what you think is right for you, it's not necessarily what spirit feel is right for you. Balance. time to get some balance back. Stand up and fight for yourself here. Take action. Release that negativity. Some of you may need to stand up and fight for yourself. Some of you need to put boundaries in place. Some of you need to speak up. This is kind of like the sword of truth, and this person does not hold back. And maybe this is the energy that you need to take hold of at the moment to clear that negativity around you. Because if you look above, there are clearer skies once you do so. Get yourself grounded with this red. Really focus. Get yourself as grounded as possible. Get yourself out and about into nature. Eat and drink the right things. Get the right amount of rest, sleep. But also put those boundaries in place. Okay. Stand your ground. Stand tall. Stand firm. Take action. It's a challenging situation. But don't let fear hold you back here. Don't let fear hold you back. You know, again, with the dolphin in the background, that is spirit guiding. Spirit, that's also, dolphins to me are very spiritual creatures. They're very peaceful, they're very loving, they're very kind. But they're very graceful as well. So this is about working with the right kind of energy, turning things around, working from the heart here, and following your heart rather than following what no longer serves you. Okay? And if that means cutting somebody out of your life, then you have to do that. Because once you do, your life is going to turn around and new opportunities will open up for you as well here. So let's just see what else we have here. Someone may need to hear the truth here as well. And maybe that's what's coming in here. I know it's difficult because I'm finding it difficult to get my words out with whoever I'm connecting with here. And it's kind of like they're stumbling, they're holding back, they're stumbling, and they're kind of not got that confidence within themselves to do the right thing here. You may be shutting a door on somebody, for sure, and somebody may be carted off here. It's kind of like moving on. It's moving on. But it's kind of like forced moving on as well. It's kind of like someone shutting that door in your face, and actually, you know, this is where you're feeling very unbalanced, feeling very left out in the cold. Maybe you've been blocked somehow anyhow. The door's been shut in your face. Could have been to do with a court case situation. I'm really noticing the wig here. And that to me is kind of like court. But again, a 5 of Pentacles is very imbalanced, okay? This feels like a huge loss. Feels like a slap in the face kind of energy. And it's not what you were expecting. So your emotions are all over the place. Now you're feeling very trapped, very stuck in the middle. And all you want to do is... It's kind of like argue. But you're blocked. You're blocked. You're not going to get anywhere. The door is shut and that's it. There's no going back. There's no going back. This is a forced situation, whether that's the universe or whether this is externally. Like I say, it could have been to do with a court case here as well, because I'm noticing the wig. It could be. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. But there's a need to put some boundaries in place here. For, you know, I don't know if you're dealing with an external energy that's going through this and you're needing to cut this other person out of your life. It could be the case here, but something's being highlighted to you today. You may be made aware of this, okay? You might not see something going on in the background here as well. Maybe just someone's trying to cause an argument or fight or disagreement or something like that, because this door has been shut in their face, so they're kind of like fighting harder. Or it feels something very similar along those lines. Okay. This could be to do with anything. This could be to do with your own health. This could be to do with relationships. This could be career. It could be absolutely anything, but I'm feeling more towards a home situation more than anything. This could be a mother fighting a situation here. Could be. But in the background there's somebody sitting there moping around. Okay, so what else do we have here, Spirit, please? Haha, 5 of Swords. What did I say? There's a need to cut someone out of your life here. Maybe that's what the universe is doing anyhow, and you've got to go through this process and this change. So putting those boundaries up in place, maybe speaking your truth which is going to shock some other people there in the background. They're going to sit there and think, oh my God, what's going on? Not in a malicious way or anything like this, but you know, you're going to take back control of the situation, and you're going to keep and continue moving forward from this. It's kind of like no turning back. And yes, you may be cutting some people or situations out of your life, but at least they'll know where you stand, and you're not going to take any rubbish from anybody. 5 is very important today. 5. Again, that's all to do with balance, loss, gain. So it's kind of like shedding something to gain in another area. Again, could be to do with people, situations, your life, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, you know. But we all have to shed what we don't need to get to the good stuff, and that's clearly what's going on here. Could be a karmic situation as well that we're dealing with. Okay. But somebody is feeling kind of lost in this process as well. So underneath the 4 of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups. So again, when this other person changes their energy, once they regain some balance here and focus on the right kind of areas of their life, if they just, you know, kind of like release whatever it is they're clinging on to here, I should say, I can't get my words out, here, for goodness sake. As soon as they release this kind of energy, okay, they'll see that other opportunities are there for them, and they will head towards that happiness and success and abundance they were after. It's kind of like coming out of the woods. It's kind of like moving towards happiness and success. But that's if they choose. Remember, this is all free will. This is all free will. And other people and outside circumstances always interfere with energy. But this is how it feels at the moment for this particular moment in time. Okay. For whoever you're dealing with. Okay, it's not going to be an easy task. It's going to be kind of like a muddy, sticky situation. Okay, it's not going to be easy for this person. But again, they need to get themselves grounded and clear their head as much as possible. Then they will reap their rewards and success, and they'll head in the right direction. Okay, but they've got to drop their guard. They've got to drop their armor. They've got to drop the negativity. We're dealing with 2 individuals here. Like I say, there's one that's needing to put their boundaries in place and cut this person out of their life because they're draining the energy completely. The other person's moping around. They're feeling this cut tie. They're feeling the blockage. They're feeling very left out in the cold. But I feel this was meant to be. This needed to happen. Been very draining in the process. Now under the 2 of Swords, we have the 4 of Wands, which indicates stability, happiness, celebrations of all sorts. Okay, this is a sturdy, steady home environment, and that's what I feel this other person is kind of like wanting. They're wanting the happily ever after, basically. So they've got choices with that 2 of Swords as well. They've got choices with this. They really, really have. They've got choices. And maybe they're listening to far too many other people. And it's not kind of the most positive at all. They need to trust their intuition. They need to follow their own guidance. They need to follow what feels right for them. And then they're in no direction. At the moment, they're feeling very stuck and trapped, which is not heading towards that at the moment. They will get it if they trust their gut. But it's going to be a process. It's going to be a slow, steady progress. And you're not going to get that happily ever after straight away. You've got to do some inner work first. You've got to learn a few lessons. Okay. Now what do we have under that Queen of Swords? Let's just see. Taking control. It really is. Once they take control of their own emotions and regain that balance, and they kind of like trust their intuition, they'll move forward towards that success. Like I say, they'll be moving towards happiness. Could even be somebody coming in here, because there's offers and opportunities that are coming in out of the blue here as well. We're just going to clear a few kind of clouds, let's just say, over your head, hanging over your head. Maybe there's already an opportunity there for you, but you're still clinging on to the past, and you're kind of like rejecting some form of offer around you. Again, it feels like very stubborn energies. You know best. but you're not seeing the opportunity right in front of you. I can't pick the card up. Bear with me. You're not seeing it. You're facing the wrong direction. You are not seeing this opportunity. It's there, look. And this is happiness. This is abundance. This is success. This is a new opportunity, like pointing you in that right direction. But you're far too much focused on what you don't have. You're focused on the past. You're focused on, you know, kind of like moping around, feeling sorry for yourself, feeling left out in the cold, negative, kind of heavy energies. Focusing on that shut door, basically, with the 5 of Pentacles. So what do we have underneath that, please, Spirit? Let's just see. We have 8 of Cups. There is a need to walk away. There's a need to follow your own heart. There's a need to just let go and accept this cut tie. Accept it. This is trying to break you free from cycles. This is trying to head you in the right direction. This is Spirit guiding you towards happiness and abundance. You may think that you're gonna cling on and have your happy ever after with whoever else this is, but this person's having none of it. They're really having none of it. They're not interested. 2 queens here, you know, that looks like a queen to me, honestly, with that 5 of Swords energy. But the Queen of Swords, this is no way. This is fighting, standing up for yourself, putting those boundaries in place, cutting someone out, cutting negativity out. This is shutting the door on this other person. There is a need to walk away. There is no way you're going through that doorway. Like I say, 2 closed doors there. Whether that's 2 people, could be 2 people closing the door on you, I don't know, it could be. And again, I'm seeing moping around. Look at that face. Disappointing. It's going to be challenging, but there is no growth in this situation. It's kind of like accepting change, going with change. Change is needed with the 8. 8 is all about breaking free from karmic cycles. It's about change. Change is necessary. Change is needed. And that's what you've got to do to move forward towards that Ace of Cups and that Knight of Cups. There are opportunities all around, but you're not noticing at all. You're so focused on that closed door. Okay, so underneath the 5 of Swords, yeah, the Tower. The rug was pulled up from under your feet. You didn't expect something to happen or someone to say something, and somebody has, and it's rocked your world. And now there's a lot of fear in process here. There's fireworks blowing up everywhere. You're kind of like stuck in this negative cycle, and this is kind of like pushing you to rock bottom so that you can build those foundations from scratch. And at the moment, you can't see forward. You can't see with all the chaos within your own mind and like surrounding you as well. You're just feeling all doom and gloom at the moment. You're not focusing on the bigger picture, and you need to open your eyes. You need to get yourself grounded and follow that intuition, because that is really guiding you in the right way. It's kind of like this heavy cloud on you at the moment. Everything's being pulled from under your feet, and you feel like there's no control in any kind of situation. You've lost control. So kind of like when you lose control, you kind of cling on even more so. But you can't cling on. This is a closed door. This is a major closure. Closure of a cycle, closure of a person, end of a situation. There's no way you're going through those doors. You are being forced, and that is what the Tower moment is, because you've ignored your gut. Previously, the universe has made something happen here, and you need to do the right thing here and just go with it. It's the end. It's the end of chaos. You're not gonna force this door to open again. It's not gonna happen. Accept change and move forward. Okay, it's kind of like a harsh message today. I do apologize. So I don't know who needs to hear that. I really don't. So I'm going to give you a final message with the healing with the angels, and let's just see where we are for you guys, okay? Challenges never last, you know. They never last. You've got to go through a process and learn the lessons. The more at peace you are within your own mind through any kind of challenge or situation, you know, and life is challenging. Don't get me wrong, it's very challenging in every sense. But the more peace you can keep within your own mind, the more, the easier it will be to help you through the process. Okay, so what do we have? You need to forgive. You need to forgive to release that weight off your shoulders for whatever's happened. Okay, whether this is you, whether this is other person, but to release that energies, you need to work with your heart here. Forgive wherever needed or necessary to release that weight from your shoulders and to help you to heal and move forward. Okay, playfulness, have some fun. Have some fun, let your hair down. It's so stressful at the moment. It's very, very heavy energies. So have some fun, let your hair down, enjoy life, enjoy the moment, and it will take your focus away from this negativity. And again, it will also help ground you and clear your mind at the same time. If you need to, spend time around children, but bring out your inner child at the same time as well. Okay, so I really wish you the very best of luck. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.